Coach, why don't you just start off and take us through your squad this year?
Well, it's coming from second place. We are sort of deficient to our goals, and our goals never change. So again, it's a challenging year. We are home. We are competing in Steamboat Springs, the place where we were hosting NCAA championship probably 6 or 7 times in past 30 years, and it'll be, just looking ahead, it's a very exciting season, recycling lots of last team athletes, actually 2 double national champions. On Alpine side, almost everybody. We have one new addition to the team. On Nordic side, almost 50%, but again, bringing back all those last year good athletes.
Coach David Ketterer, how does he fit in the history of this program? Is he one of the best male alpine skiers Steve's ever had? Is he in that top echelon?
Well, yeah, most likely. I mean, out of his era, no question about it. He actually credits CU for his development to stardom, because he was dumped by German national team, B team or D team, as a skier with not as perspective as they would expect. And I think for him, changing environment and being in partially in college, obviously academic environment, and training in different environment, that's the nature of the business. It's team competition, and the guys are a lot closer and supportive to each other than they were in any other previous arrangement. So for him, this showed to be actually magic formula. He moved from being way above average guy to stardom, and winning an ORM title in first year in US. It's very honorable accomplishment.
Coach, every year you have one of the top programs in the nation. What do you credit to being able to sustain that for so long, year in, year out, being one of the top programs in the nation?
Well, you look back, and behind you it's all that tradition. So in first place, you cannot abandon tradition, and all big names, looking Jimmy Huga, Bill Marold, and everybody who means anything in this country in sport of skiing went through CU or very close to it. So that's a one thing. And I don't think it's a pressure. It's just the fact that it's well-established program, well-known. Recruiting is relatively easy. We really don't need to go too far and convince someone to come to CU, because it's a well-developed and well-maintained program. And another thing is the spirit of the team and relationships between athletes, and that was very consistent. And if you just look our ski ball, we bring year after year close to 500 old buffs to one place one time, and having fun and meeting generation after generation of same people with the same experience is very, very honorable.
Coach, sorry, this is more of a bigger picture issue. In alpine skiing, it seems like more and more kids are not going the NORAM route. They're coming to college, and they're coming to programs like yours. Why do you think that is? Why is there a shift from maybe going to the professional NORAM level to coming to college and skiing in programs like yours?
Well, it's all part of the big picture, and intercollegiate skiing, it could be itself and very isolated, but in world of skiing, it's all related to national organization or international organization, FIS. We are governed by FIS. We are under FIS safety rules and everything. So even our intercollegiate skiing, it's FIS sanctioned, and everything what relates to FIS, including NORAMs, is part of that picture. So for us, being isolated, it's impossible nowadays, unless we'll have our own hill and rules, and I mean, who does have it? No one. So that's a one thing. Another thing for continuity, athletes coming from college, they have still place to go. They can go to national team, which fairly often happens. They compete for another 5-6 years and use the college as a development, element to continue their skiing in later age.
Can you talk a little bit about the dynamic of New Mexico almost losing their team and really the ski community coming together? I think it's unique in college sports. You wouldn't see that in football or basketball, but maybe the efforts that you helped keep the New Mexico program alive in the offseason?
Well, it's a mutual effort of all programs, because we are small sports. We don't have large membership. Invest actually smaller than on the eastern side of United States, but there is obviously few rules in NCAA related to number of members, and we really cannot go below certain level. Another thing is that actually New Mexico case was very encouraging case, because suddenly it developed very good awareness of what skiing is about, what kind of sport and academic achievement the skiers have, and I think it established a little better understanding for people to know what skiing, like I say, what skiing is about.
Coach, Petra Hinsikova on the women's Nordic side and Christina Rolandson both coming back All-Americans, and you got a couple of newcomers in there. Great competition amongst the own team. That'll help your everything, is that right?
Yes, definitely. And it's always a fight between 4 or 5 teams in the nation with, bringing best athletes to NCAA championship, and it mixes all together. And I always wish we have an outcome of the season based on a season performance. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen. You can have stellar season and have a little mishap in those 4 days at NCAA championship, and things go down to the tube. So it's always fight.
Any last questions?
Coach, is there much of an advantage to having the regionals and then the nationals at Steamboat? Is there an advantage because you get familiar with it, you're familiar with the mountain anyway, and the terrain? Does that help?
Well, it helps a little bit. Obviously, there is so many good skiers, and they all skied in Steamboat, even from east. So it's not so much home advantage. It's good to be there just because we know the environment a little better, and we have an opportunity to go and train there a little more. But again, in the end of it, it's those 4 days, and Steamboat is very unique in providing this opportunity, because we have a night slalom, which is very unique format and actually very attractive for NCAA, because it's different than anything else. It's very popular and demonstrates a new phenomenon in skiing.
Okay. Thank you, Coach Rokos, and we got Coach Payne.
Thank you.